Powered by Riverside.
All right, how we doing?
What's really good?
Episode 10.
Yeah.
Comedy Coroner. Let's go. I'm your host, Levi. Of course, we got Jacob here. And we got a brand new comedian on the show. Seen him a couple times. Pretty funny. I think he's got some great ideas for the comedy scene here. And so we're going to give him a shot, see what he's got. It's Mr. Brandon Burr. Let's go. How you doing?
What's up? What's up? Hey, family. How's you guys doing?
Wow, they love you already, Brandon. That's really encouraging.
Wow.
You gotta love that.
Fan favorite right off the
We're
bat.
looking for a house.
Yeah. All right, guys. Really, that's enough. We got a lot of time to fill today. We don't have all day.
Thanks, guys.
But you're too kind, guys. They don't do this when I come out here. I tell you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still going?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. How many episodes have I given? Not giving me a standing ovation once.
Thank you.
Anyways.
So, what was
What's good, man? Where you, tell us where you're from.
Cool,
What
man.
you're doing in these parts.
Well, in this area. From here a little bit. Recently, since COVID, moved to Florida. Loving that. Do the comedy thing. And from Virginia. Got a big family. Got a last name with Burr, which has got comedy in and out of it. And then, met up with the Southwest Florida comedy scene, and now I'm here. So if you're watching this too at home, like, you too could be a part of this. You just got to come out.
You literally just have to email me or Levi. It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
It's not a big deal.
I do have a couple guests coming up next week. So
Oh yeah.
a couple new ones.
I got a few too. I got a few tricks up my sleeve, like any Jew should.
Then we're gonna do a special episode on next Thursday.
Oh,
Mr. Drew Rulo is gonna be on. He's gonna stop by before he goes and competes in that contest at McCurdy's that I'm doing tomorrow night. So
let's go. Let's go, Levi.
excited for that.
Yeah. That's
Both
what's
Drew
up.
and the contest.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Levi. Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Pretty excited. I am. We just
Lauren,
did one.
come say hi.
We
You
did
guys
one.
want to see our executive producer? She's pretty awesome. Let's see what the crowd has to say. I think they probably want to meet you. What do you think, guys? Oh wow, they really want to meet. You're really gonna ignore the whim of the crowd. That's bad. As an EP, you should know.
He likes to take over my soundboard. Literally,
I have no idea what he's talking about. Right
reach
now.
across my whole keyboard and
That's a classic deflect. That's a Trump
hit his
play.
own drops. Who does that?
No, he's projecting preemptively to get ahead of me. He's been on the soundboard the whole time. She was so close to saying hi, guys. You would not have believed it. She was about to. I almost wore her down. And she's
so
leaving.
annoying.
Come back soon.
What happened? Did she get another phone call? All right.
Well, I have once again made a fool of myself. And what else is new? What are we doing?
We were having a little discussion about Black Israelites and
Ooh.
versus like the dudes that convert to Islam in jail.
Yes. So.
What do you think's more aggressive? It's like the Black Israelites.
First we need to
are
start
way
with
more
the
aggressive.
definitions because
Yeah.
people don't know what these are. Hebrew
Right.
Israelites and Black Hebrews are both when Black people in prison. It's not just if a Black person wants to convert to Judaism, they're just a Jewish person. But they are.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to do it in prison.
Yeah.
It's like child support.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So Black Hebrews, Hebrew Israelites, they practice what they call a type of Judaism. It's not officially recognized, but it's a lot more like violent, and it actually says to attack the other Jews. And there have been 3 shootings on synagogues and 3 mass casualty attacks on synagogues in the last several years, and 2 of the 3 have been done by Hebrew Israelites.
So it's like Jew on Jew crime.
Well, I mean, they're not Jews. It's like black people get radicalized and then say that they're Jews so that they can be violent.
Yeah, that happens.
It's like the same way that people say they're Muslims.
In all of the, what do they call them, the Abrahamic religions.
Yeah, there's no way that like no religion doesn't have some type of fundamentalism, and they're not Jews. I mean, they're not recognized by us, but like they act like we're not Jews. We stole it from them, and so they go after us and try to kill us or protest our synagogues and all kinds of bad shit. Whereas black Muslims, I don't really resent them. They don't love Jews, but they're not like out to destroy them. Most black Muslims, Omar from The Wire said it best. If you're a black Muslim in jail, you just want better food, you know? Like most of the time, it comes down to just wanting to be treated better. They get the prayer rug, they get better food. It's an amenities thing for a lot of guys.
It is funny.
Yeah, it makes sense. They give you 5 breaks a day to pray. If I was in prison, I'd take those. You know?
That's more like opportunistic.
Yeah, they're not really that violent because they don't really care that much.
I mean, it doesn't hurt conversion rates in jail, I would say that.
Yeah, totally. Look, some of them do get militant, but a lot of them, it's just like you're doing what you need to survive, to fit in, and again, they don't really give a shit about the tenets of Islam.
Yeah, I mean, you can do probably way worse stuff just to get by in prison, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow, Cash, don't smell Toby's butt. That's a lot for... Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Oh, man. You said you watched that Donald Trump biopic?
Yeah, so it's called The Apprentice. Sebastian Stan plays Trump, and he's a ringer. It's uncanny. He plays young Trump. And then Jeremy Strong from Succession and The Big Short, he plays the guy who teaches Trump everything he knows. Roy Cohn, Fixer. Yeah. And who is actually a closeted gay Jew, and as the movie shows, dies of HIV, and Trump doesn't do anything for him, even though Roy Cohn taught him everything he knew.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but he was sort of like a supervillain in his own right.
Roy Cohn was evil, but it was pretty fascinating that Trump
He's
learned
like
too
almost
much.
like a present-day Soros.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Soros, we're going to do Soros. People are going to say Soros is bad because they've been red-pilled. What has he really done except given money to Antifa? I think, I'm against fascism. Isn't that good?
Okay, first, I don't think Antifa's sole purpose is fighting fascism.
It's in the name.
I just think it's like a lot of people that just want to board themselves up, take over people's shit, and do heroin.
That sounds cool also. You don't want to do heroin? What's wrong with heroin?
What if it was anti-fag?
Now we're talking. Yeah, now
How
you're
would you feel
speaking my
about that?
language. So how long have you been doing comedy for, Brandon?
Ooh, gosh. I would say inconsistently a year.
Good. How do you like it so far?
Yeah, it's fun. It's an artistic outlet, I'd say. I would think that it's fun to just kind of write down the alternative answers to how you want to do how things should be, and then be able to express those in reality. So yeah, it's fun for sure.
I love that. That's great. What was your first place that you performed at?
A place called Kazi's in Newport News. It's like the oldest comedy club in Virginia.
Very cool.
And it's right around the corner from the place that I have. So it was like, they did open mic, and I went out there and wrote some jokes and stole some jokes, and
You do what you gotta do that first
do
time.
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And fake it to make it. And
Yeah.
then got the audience rumbling.
I do respect the fact that he was just like, yeah, first one I stole jokes on his first podcast appearance.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Complete
No
transparency.
one does
dude.
well at their first mic. However, you gotta get through it. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
fine.
I mean, I feel like nobody has said anything that hasn't been said before. Just
We're all repackaging. I mean, like maybe I'll have a new angle on an old topic,
like
but other than that, like I don't think I've ever said something that's 100% original. Yeah, you're right. You can make a case that all of it's the copy.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
I need to drop some steps if she's gonna be coming in and out.
So yeah, how about you?
So I've been doing it 2 years, 2 years and almost 2.5 years.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it. I'm fucking hooked. It was just this past, I think like in the last 6 months that I started getting paying gigs, and I've had 8 in the last like 5 months, and things are taking off, and I'm chasing this shit.
Good.
Levi too, things are taking off for him too. He started getting showcases also, and around the same time we both did.
Yeah. Trying to build it up, man. It's rough, you know, especially when you don't have 100% of your energy to put into it.
Yeah, I have to do a day job. You have kids. You have a company to run.
Yeah.
What do you do for work, man?
Mental health. Like I work in the medical side of the house and do medicine for the day job, and then do comedy at night to kind of keep it balanced.
Yeah, I think like for me, I sell insurance, and the day job is honestly so I get to keep doing my night shift.
Correct. Support your habit.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's not every night that it's going to pay, and even the nights that it does pay, they're just giving me $50 for 15 minutes at a showcase. You know, That's just like, oh, gas is taken care of, or oh, weed is taken care of. You know, that's not going to change anything money wise.
Right.
So yeah, you gotta. Yeah, it's good. We all know like how to balance the hustle, but it would be easier to just be, as Levi has said before, some retiree in their 60s who has only time and can just do comedy 24/7.
Yeah,
like that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think I've revamped what I want to do when I retire. I used to just want to go hang out in the strip clubs and handicap like horse races all day. You know what I mean?
That's cool. That's right.
But now I just think I'm just gonna become a fucking master killer.
That's a good idea too. Like an assassin.
No, I'm just saying like with comedy.
In comedy.
When I retire.
Let's just start murdering people.
I guess that's cool too.
On air, yeah.
my real career will begin when I retire, is what I'm saying.
That's cool too.
Yeah.
No.
Master Killer.
I don't care.
Way cooler though as an assassin's name.
That's actually one of the Wu-Tang Clan members.
For sure.
Master Killer.
Do you remember the Wu-Tang game, the fighting game?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Remember the Wu-Tang name generator?
Yeah.
I think
that's how Donald Glover got his name.
I think that was like MySpace. That was like that time
Did you know
frame.
that?
Of
Yeah.
MySpace.
My friend Mikey Goldstein, he tried to put in his name into Wu-Tang Clan generator, and it jumped him.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like, run your shit, bitch!
Nice.
Like, last time we fucked one of you guys.
Like,
he
I'm
held-
sorry!
He held the whole album
Yeah.
ransom for years. Martin, what's that guy's name? That guy, what's his background? The dude
What?
that bought the fucking unheard Wu-Tang album. And then,
Martin Shkreli?
Yeah.
He
Farmer
is,
bro.
unfortunately, I think a Jew.
yeah, that's
He
what I thought.
is Jewish.
It's right.
I had a conversation with him actually.
I mean,
Really?
that is the most stereotypical Jewish thing that you can do.
He
is just keep something
was
for yourself.
held up in a Manhattan penthouse for probably 10 months while he was getting through his court case, and so he would just stream
You have to take those Jewish tunnels underground and get to the
We don't
courthouse.
have
play
tunnel.
video games
There are no
If he went outside, he's gonna get jumped, dude.
and answer
Wu-Tang
questions.
forever.
And one time I logged in and asked him a question, and he answered it. And I think the question I was like is something like, I can't remember. It had to do with the Wu-Tang album. I was like, what did it feel like to hold it, or something like that.
Oh, wow.
He answered the question, and I was like, cool. And then I think that like was enough for me.
You were not
Touched
impressed?
it, and it was like I touched Farmer Bro. I connected with him and realized that he's just another person that tried to make a pass at making money and unfortunately got villainized through the process.
Yeah.
Sucks, kind of.
How long did you guys date?
Dude, Wow. We
I mean, that's a pretty like a love. You're the only person I've
That's the
ever
first person I've heard
ever
that
heard
one,
say
too.
nice things about that guy, dude.
yeah.
I
well,
think even like his assistant fucking did some interviews with one of those
I feel like he has a personality
one of those
disorder for
interviews
sure.
that goes straight to World Star. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So, but he was a nice guy when you met him.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
Seemed to
cool.
be, but then again, like, you know, I'm on a video chat, he's on a
He
video
could
chat.
just be playing
It's
a heel,
on-
you know?
It's on one of those off-brand video platforms too, because I remember like it was a long time ago. It was like 2016, maybe 2017. This was like a long time ago, maybe 2015. And I remember having to like log in, and I couldn't log in on any device but like this one old Samsung pad that I had, and so I logged in to chat with him. Anyways, it was cool. He seemed like, you know, I think that he's been misdirected in value systems, but really what screwed him more than anything was that appearance before Congress where he thought he could just smile and be like, under the advice of counsel, I'm not going to give you any information.
yeah. Yeah, he really thought he could just,
He
like...
really thought like he was above that.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I think like he got a...
He really tried to "you're not that guy, pal" Congress. And it's like, you can't do that.
But what's the guy from Wolf of Wall Street?
Jordan Belfort, my friend met him.
So, like, apparently Martin and
Also a
Jordan, like,
Yeah.
have very similar paths now.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
they're both Jews. You'll be shocked to know. And,
For sure.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
So I have like a story that's adjacent to that. I used to correspond with Talib Kweli all the time on like Instagram.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah, like I would post shit on his shit, and he would fucking. And then I think he looked on my Instagram and saw one of my sets, and then he was like, "Dude, I'm pretty sure you're a Nazi too." Like,
Oh, shit.
thought I was like trying to infiltrate. You know what I mean? And I was like, "No, dude, I listened to you my whole life."
Oh, wow, that's dope.
It's pretty fun. It
That
was
is
fun while it
funny.
lasted.
Yeah. Taleb, come back. Follow
Well,
both.
I mean, he's dude. I mean, a conscious rapper. Everything points to him being a nice guy. He's literally just a beast on the internet, just tearing people up. So
Wow.
Speaking of rappers, what do you guys think of Kendrick?
He was my first concert that I went to. I'm a huge
Ever?
fan. Yeah. Best
What
night
are
of my
you,
life.
like 14 years old?
I was 17, yeah. I saw him when he did the album Damn. It was up in Brooklyn. I have family up in New York. And Travis Scott was the warm-up act. It was the tour where he was on a Falcon, so he was up in the air the whole time. And then Kendrick did a 2-hour set or something crazy like that. And then 2 Chainz showed up on a surprise visit towards the end and did a bunch of songs.
Two Chainz is special.
It was probably the best night. Like,
That sounds amazing.
I saw the Book of Mormon in New York like a year or two before that, and like one of those nights I go back and forth about like whether those were the best nights. Those were probably the 2 best nights of my life, I'll say.
That's probably the only musical that I would go to.
It's perfect. I mean, it's a South Park musical. Rules.
Yeah.
She's on a phone call.
Yeah.
She ran away. She's like, I can't stand this place or anybody here.
Kick you in your penis.
People pay good money for that. Mostly Japanese people, but
All right, so what's your favorite Kendrick song?
oh shit, that's a hard one. I really like XXX.
I couldn't name one.
What?
Couldn't name one Kendrick song.
I just did XXX.
I could not name
Oh, you
one.
couldn't name
What about
one?
you, Brandon?
You know, it was for a long time. It was off like I guess it was the Damn or the DNA album. I'm not quite sure. I'm so white, like I'm not quite sure the name of the album, but I love Kendrick Lamar, and it was like I think it was his debut album. Such a great, like Humble was on it, and another a couple other songs were on there.
That was
But, like,
Damn, yeah, that was great. That was when I saw him do the concert.
Yeah,
He was-
such a good album.
He did Humble and a bunch of other numbers.
So what
And
came?
he was doing Kung Fu the whole time. It was his Kung Fu Kenny shit. And he was fighting
While
somebody.
I get to telling you my favorite song, which is coming, it's funny because I was in grad school at the time when that album dropped, and I remember showing this album and burning it for my black friends, and having like, hey, what do you guys think of that? And I remember getting an extra like star under the cool guy
They probably almost let you drop an N-bomb.
Yeah, no, I put black
Just an
people
honorary
onto
member,
another
yeah.
black artist, which is a huge thing for me and a milestone.
Yeah, dude.
So like, I think not like
Transcendent.
us. I think not like us. Like that, the newest one where everyone's learning how to crip walk and
His new shit is crazy.
like calls out, Drake and like.
The only thing, like, it's all masterfully written. I just don't, like, the first two songs, the production value is kind of the same. It's like that same.
That's his point, though. He doesn't need
But I'm just
great
saying, I don't-
beats like Drake. He still washes him.
Well, I know what he's doing, and he's going, like, super West Coast heavy with the sound. But, like, my favorite song from him is Cartoons and Cereal. You ever
It's
heard
a
that
great
one?
song.
It's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I just related to that message so much.
Mm,
Yeah.
that video
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, and then it had a sick ass video that came with it.
Just
was
like
just
the
like every
coolest
cartoon
cartoon.
I watched.
Yes.
As a kid,
Oh,
dude.
shit,
like,
dude. I
yeah.
love that video.
yeah,
We
it's
should
awesome.
play that shit, dude. We're gonna get copyrighted, though.
Yeah, don't do that. You'll be demonetized.
All right, well, here I do have a couple things to play that are
Okay.
sort of in the same kind of lane. We'll start with
Okay.
something. All right, yeah, we can
That sounded.
we can carry it for a second.
Okay. Yeah, don't
the
blow it,
restroom.
guys. Got the black lung.
That's okay, Doc Holliday.
So, are you familiar with the YSL trial?
YSL.
It's like the Young Thug trial that just happened.
There's something about a gun. No.
Young Gunna?
Yeah.
Gunna? No, maybe it's just Gunna. I think Young Gunna is from. That's like Young Gunna's.
So what's going on with this trial?
Well, it was like a RICO, like a racketeering trial, and it was just handled crazily by the prosecuting attorneys. One of the defense attorneys literally got held in contempt for like pointing out the fact that they had like an illegal meeting with one of their witnesses and didn't tell the defense about it, and like brought it up, and he's like, "Where'd you get that information?" The guy wouldn't tell him, so he put him in jail for contempt.
Oh wow.
The same judge that did the fucking secret meeting, but there was just so much shit. But there was a star of the trial, dude. It's Lil Woody. Ever heard of this guy?
Nah.
Oh man, he's nice. He's I think so. Originally, when he was interviewed by the police, he just lied his ass off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just trying to get away from. And so then it figures out that somehow the prosecution gets him to testify for them.
Yeah.
Saying that he know who shot whatever, you know what I mean? And then so he gets on the fucking on the podium and he's just like, yeah, everything that I said to y'all was a lie. I was just trying to get out of jail. And they're like, well, who shot? And so the speculation is like he's supposed to finger one of the other guys, as the shooter. And everybody thinks that he's the shooter. You know what I mean? Because, and then they fucked up and gave him immunity. So he's on the stand with immunity and he still won't rat out his friends.
Wow.
And then they can't really do shit to him.
Wow.
But anyways,
I had no
this
idea.
guy is a star. As soon as Jacob gets out of here, we'll play this video.
That's what's up.
There is a new trial that's going on right now. There's so many videos about it. I haven't even paid attention to it. It's, what I'm talking about?
Who?
It's maybe Samantha something? I don't know.
Samantha, bitch.
We're talking about the new trial that's going on right now.
The one about the whore.
Alright. One about the whore and the pirate.
Yeah. She was a whore at town. You
Alright.
guys remember that Sopranos episode?
So anyways, I was just breaking down to him Little Woody. You know who Little Woody is, don't you?
And Aaron the plumber?
No. Little Woody from the Young Thug trial. The
Oh.
YSL RICO case.
Oh, he's that rapper, right?
No, he's not a rapper. He's just a hood dude from Atlanta who was like part of their gang allegedly.
Damn. Didn't Gunna snitch on all of them?
Yeah, and then they gave him immunity to verify Gunner's story, and then he wouldn't rat anybody out. And then I think Gunner retracted all his statements, so then they couldn't do shit. All right, here we go.
If I say something, you're gonna say, "Oh, I might impeach him," or whatever the word you use. When I don't know, I can't answer that.
Thought it was longer. It's only 7 seconds.
Short
Anyways.
but a goodie, you know. He's got a good point.
If I say something, you're
That's
gonna
why
say,
you
"Oh, I might impeach him," or whatever the word you use. When I don't know, I can't answer that.
Sorry. I love Woody, dude.
Yeah.
Woody's great.
Yeah. He seems to be able to articulate his point quite clearly. On the
Oh, yeah,
He can't
he's
answer
nice.
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna come back harder next time with a better
Yeah.
clip.
Jamie, that was pretty weird.
All right, so we play a game on here, and it's name this cartoon.
Dope. Oh, I'm gonna be terrible at this because I don't watch cartoons.
Well, no one's got it right yet, so.
Dope. Well, that's gonna.
You thought you'd be able to just walk up and win the battle, huh?
Well, yeah, kind of.
It ain't supposed to be easy. He's testing your fate, your commitment to the game. You think when I was 9 I wanted to trap? No. Yeah, I did. I look around this city, see nothing but a gang fiend on every corner and every block. And all I can think is, what a lucrative business opportunity. And I look at my swag. I'm the most biggest, notorious dope man in the South. I'm a boss.
So, what you trying to tell me?
What I'm saying is, if you want something bad enough, you gotta bad up and earn it. If you a bitch, you don't need
This is
to
Omar from The Wire.
That's what I call ghetto command.
No.
It's not the dude. It's not his voice.
Yo, how you know what my name was?
All these are famous rappers.
Is that Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Yeah, so Trap Jesus is Lil Wayne in that one. And then
I
Rick
have no
Ross,
idea what the name of that
CeeLo,
cartoon is.
one of the dudes from Field Mob's in it.
What's it called? Trap Jesus?
I
That's
feel
Lil
like
Wayne's
you guys
character is
are
Trap
more
Jesus.
hood than I am.
Alright, so no, you've never seen it?
Never seen it.
It's an Adult Swim classic, bro.
Yeah, I need to get out more.
I haven't
Sure.
seen it either, to be
I don't
fair.
watch cartoons, to be honest with you. Like, I have this, like, thing about, like, children and, like, cartoons, you know? I don't fuck with either one of them.
Alright,
It's a
so
good bit.
I got
It's a good...
a mellow.
I have this thing about cartoons, you know, I don't pretend to like them because I'm not trying to lure in children.
Yeah, that's kind of believable. I mean, I don't know. I halfway believed you. I don't know. There was part of me that was like, you're lying. You like to chase children.
I was trying to come up with a bit for you. I wasn't trying to
Oh,
say
I
anything.
see. I got you.
Have you guys stumbled on this AI lane of like music that's highly offensive and racist?
No, that sounds like a winner.
Oh, is this the shit I was showing you?
No, this is other shit that I have. This is stuff I found, but
Okay, but pull up the FN
yeah, we'll play that one
AI. You know, that's important.
too. All right.
That's a movie.
That's dope.
I'd smash. Is this all AI? Oh shit, she said it.
Dropping words.
Damn. That's
So wild.
Dude, I probably can't have this kind of stuff on
Canceled before you even
It
get started.
Hey man,
Check it out.
that's a robot saying that.
Yeah, robots are pretty fucked up, guys. What can I say?
All right, let's check this one out. I haven't watched this one yet. It just looked like it was going to be an instant classic.
Okay, I'm ready.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to boldly go where no finish has gone before.
The rainbow reflects in the
bus.
I like this. You know, Star Trek was actually like this. I probably watched it.
It'd be so much fire.
This is laughing.
Yeah, apparently the future is promising for.
Yes, patriarchy wins.
I love that.
Run to booty simulation.
Holy shit, dude.
He's simulating a woman so he can harass her.
What? No, this is
No means yes.
AI really fucked up. This is if Star Trek they didn't respect consent. And that was the final frontier. I don't know how the AI comes up with this stuff. It's kind of fun.
It's like every, not every, but I can imagine the population of people in this country that would appreciate this.
Yeah. And they got Princess Leia here, and it's good that she's
Wow, they're bringing all kinds of drama.
Alright, I got one more.
Okay, then play my clips. I got some pretty spicy
Alright. Get ready.
Oh, snap. I get it.
It's Kanye West, and he was like,
Man, these people too much years for me, and they on my bank account. I got so much anger when you got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in the matrix. My night train. Yes, I am a crook.
I would love to see Kanye revamp his
They tell me, hey, don't say that. Now niggas can't see me in public. I'm driving the auto playback. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kid back. With all of the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. They can see my Twitter, but they don't see how you feeling. I'm feeling.
It's real.
They don't understand what I'm saying.
It's great. I think it's good. I think it's should be played as like Kanye's theme song before they announce Kanye's latest.
victim of that shit.
Are you
He literally had a psychiatrist.
Are you salty towards him because of his anti-Semite?
Yeah.
Besides that,
He's also
so he's just the guy that hates you.
no, I mean he's regular that because Warren Clark is it's nuts.
So we had two people tonight. This is not Kanye. I'm not for or against the guy. I just like to know what people think.
Yeah, Zach is a Kanye apologist. He's still backing him up. Although after the cousin banging thing, I think that was weirdly the line of
Right?
which is not actually immoral or a problem the way being a Nazi is, but you know
I
that's
feel like there's so much more to the story.
maybe yeah.
We only got to see a small piece of the story, and like to walk away from like a Billy, that's tough. Like 9 figures.
That is weird. It's mental illness, I think.
I mean, yeah. I mean, both Jewish people and non-Jewish people could relate to walking away from $1 billion being tough.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's like
So there must be something that we're not knowing about him.
Yeah,
And then his mom died abruptly all of a sudden too.
I mean, he did.
Well, she
He
got
did spend a long time with the
surgery that went
Kardashians, who
wrong.
I
Spent a
mean
lot of time with Kardashians. Spent
have
a lot of
ruined
time.
tons of good men.
Yeah, so she got cosmetic surgery and then died.
Died abruptly in America. That's like such a Colombian thing to die from.
Yeah, she.
And then he went and married the chick
and
with the
did way too
with the
much.
biggest
She thought
ass
she was a
implants.
Kardashian.
The Kardashian lady.
And it's true. You marry your mom, I guess.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I feel
And then
like
what he did to
Maybe
that
he
poor
was
woman
hoping
who
Kim was
looked
gonna
like
die.
Kim, the woman that he hit that he brought to that award show just naked, basically.
Oh, what was her name?
But I don't know, she looked just like Kim. She broke up with him. So it's so evil. Like, don't fucking.
But now
make-
she's doing her own thing and just got censored for her own thing. That was real similar to the same thing she was doing with him. So yeah, there's like this.
Amber Rose told everybody that Kanye was into gay stuff a long time ago. So him making that song about his cousin is to do that big of a surprise. I think she called him a
I feel like
finger in the
everyone
booty
has
ass
like kind of
or
weird.
on Twitter or something. X.
Don't you think the majority of people have like a weird kind of sexual story that they don't want to talk about, or they haven't? That's like they don't want to like.
That's different than fucking your cousin. Like,
I mean, that could be all the way up to like you exchange. You have a. I don't know. I can imagine. Like, I don't have any sisters.
Well, what's yours,
I don't
dude?
have sisters, right? Like, but I could imagine like if I had a really hot sister, like I don't know, a brief moment of.
So like you draw the line at parents.
I don't know. I don't even know where I draw the line anymore.
Like what is that?
You just bang after.
I mean, I
Piss
don't
off the
know.
producer, dude.
I haven't
Way to go.
had any of those instances personally, so I
He's like, look, if my dad was really hot, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been in this situation.
Yeah.
So I will report back on that.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
I was thinking about it the other day, would it be worse to have sex with your dad or have to have a threesome with your dad? And you had to make eye contact with your dad the whole time and high five.
I mean, sex with your dad's automatically out for male to male.
So it'd have to be the
Female,
high
I mean, that's
five,
a
dude.
little bit like weirder, or not.
You have to go high five, but it's still so bad. Like it's probably a year before your dad, and you could even get close to looking at one another again.
No, I would kill myself.
Yeah, you kind of have to. Like, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
Oh, that's a great
if you
hypothetical.
don't kill yourself, you'll still be dead inside. So.
What about- What about running the threesome with your dad? Or
Okay.
banging one of the chicks in this video after they've been ran through by our boys right here?
Welcome to Fat Nigga Fitness. Now peep this workout plan. Look at these little niggas at the broken gym trying to get shredded. While they running on treadmills, the big body kings out here running up their calories.
We're
And best
seeing how to
believe
get
this gym got a
sick.
strict
I'm very
policy.
proud.
No cardio, no broke
Whoever
boys, and
made
snow
them
bunnies
so
only.
I only work out with boys.
Leg day, only for the snow bunnies. Meanwhile, we hitting 10 reps of watching these fine things squat.
Babe, am I doing it right? My back hurts. Can you spot me?
Cardio? Hell no. You know I gotta have my hoverboard in this bitch. Strength training? Nah, nigga. We curling Henny bottles and deadlifting money downs. Core work? Yeah, we got that. Belly slaps for gut power. Heavy breathing reps after going up the stairs. 20 reps of plate to mouth extension. The realest full
That's
body
my favorite
workout.
Oh my
part.
god, it's so fucking big.
Make
Place
sure you
mouth
always focus on
extensions.
How big is
that.
that
Any
sandwich that
hydration,
that's
post-meal belly massage, 10 reps of pounding snow bunny coochie, followed by 8 hours of big body sleep for optimal gains. Broke niggas wanna be cut, big boys wanna be sculpted. What should the fat niggas add to their fitness routine? Drop a comment. Hey, yo, shit, it's fat nigga season.
You got the moon one where they go to space?
I have this one.
Alright, next time I want the space one.
Yeah, we gotta go through and curate some.
Where the trail makes that
There's
nigga. Fat niggas out the masturbation this week. We had to unplug to reconnect. I'm talking nature. Trees, tents, and Timberland boots with grass stains. We also bought an air fryer. We not savage. First stop, the lake. Pulls out, coolers popping. And these big boys reeling in fish like direct deposit.
You babe, going back.
Nah, baby, that's tonight's entree. The file was talking, but mostly saying, go ahead, get second. Chocolate and marshmallow. Remind you of any other classic duo?
Babe, I look smart, but I'm already so sticky.
And just when we was ready to tuck in, we heard it. Something massive moving through the dark.
What the fuck is that?
Broad shoulders, big feet, even bigger aura. It was him. Sasquatch, the first big body king of the forest.
Babe, I think he wants yours more.
He took one bite and did a little two-step by law. Welcome to the tribe, big dog. That nigga joined the crew like he been down since day one. He spent the whole night biting. He even shared a few grunts that low-key sounded like ancestral wisdom. Turns out Sasquatch was just a misunderstood forest nigga. He been out here chilling, no socials, no crypto, just vibe. That night, legendary. The next morning, gone without a trace, but the memories remain. Oh yeah, and these dicks. Who should the big boys chill with next? Drop a comment. Hey, yo, shut up. It's fat man season.
I will say that one does not get old.
That's a classic. There's just a campy sentimentality to it. Just warm and safe.
Yeah.
It is a great lane though. Great
So
lane.
mad that I didn't
Shout
think of that.
Shout out to the fat bros. I love you guys. Even though you're not real.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's probably a wrap for this app.
Well,
Yeah.
we gotta do a
little plug-a-roonies.
plug-a-roonies.
Alright, so Mondays we got
Do you want
big
to do
top-
it? Do you want to do it in the form of an NPR bit?
Oh, yeah. And, this week, like every other Monday, come on out to Big Top, where your hosts, Levi and Jake, will be doing the mic, we're gay, and this is NPR, and come and see the thing live. And they're always, really soft-spoken.
Yeah, I know. I've watched that one.
She's never heard NPR before.
I've watched that one skit from Saturday Night Live.
I'll do Car Talk.
Where
and
it's
then
like,
she'll be like,
I think
okay,
it's called Salt.
You ever watch Car
Like,
Talk?
History of Salt.
That's a good one.
Car talk, like click and clack.
Yeah.
Like one of them died though.
Oh shit!
And next week,
I'm the dead one.
We
Go
cover
and see Levi at McCurdy's tomorrow.
okay, yeah.
From
Oh,
fucking
let's
Boston.
just redo it again.
May 22nd.
2025.
May
fucking
22nd. We're recording this the night before. Hopefully,
You probably won't even fucking see this.
I can get it out. Maybe.
You might see this. And go see Levi, Marla, all the great,
Colton.
fucking, Colton, all those Boston people.
All the locals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep Boston weird.
I'm gonna enjoy showing
I like
no
that.
mercy on them. Going for the throat, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. There's room for
I
everybody.
want to make sure Colton has an Adam's apple.
I mean, he definitely does, but
Sorry, love you, Colton. But tomorrow we are mortal enemies.
yeah, bring that energy. That's funny. I like that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we got that. There's a show June 1st that Maria's working on for us. Fort Myers. It's gonna be a showcase.
Brandon, tell us about. You want to talk about the new room, or is it too early?
Too early,
All right,
but
never
there
mind,
is
guys.
a room
There's
coming. There
one
is
in the
a
works.
room
There's
coming.
always stuff coming.
We got a
This guy's
couple.
on
We got a
its
couple
way.
in the works too. So
It's gonna be dope. So
Mhm.
stay tuned.
I was gonna smear
Watch the space, as people say.
a Facebook
Watch the space.
comedy group, but I'll save that for the next episode. But
Yeah.
if you guys want to hear me just obliterate one of these Facebook groups
Yeah.
for being Nazis,
Yeah.
so I'm using all these keywords that the left likes.
We don't like the word Nazi. We actually hate Nazis. You're missing the entire point.
What a crazy world that you get to say the word that you hate the most, and I can't say the word that I love the most.
You're conflating two things that are very little. That's really anti-semantic.
Semantic is funny.
Yeah, I got that bit covered. Nobody even tried to come for that bit in the comments. I already do it in my act. If I see anybody saying anything about anti-semantic in the comments, I will murder you in front of your family.
Or at least bust out his black taekwondo belt.
Yeah. and I'll
and whip you with it.
I'll
in front of
I'll
everyone.
glue it into the penis, and I'll violate you with it.
You can't. Can't do rape threats.
Yeah.
I'm just riffing. God, can I riff?
Yeah, as long as you're not ripping. I don't want no raping or ripping.
It was implied. Allegedly.
Yeah. Ripping a long time goes along with raping.
Mm. Yeah. What was that Star Trek thing? I'm just in a Star Trek mood. Just thinking about the Final Frontier.
Well, it starts with the women
Just
running the ship and flying literally into another UFO.
That was awesome. They
And
don't
then,
know how to
and then
do
the dude
space.
backhands her and takes over.
Classic.
I think there was one Asian. I mean, it was literally a spoof of like Blue Origin. But then they kept, showing them in different periods, different types of ships, different aliens.
Nice.
Just so they probably can't get sued for slander or something like that.
That's the hope. Don't sue us. We don't have shit for you.
But I mean, if you have like a remote VPN, you go to like I guess any library is going to have cameras or coffee shop. But there's a way that you could just run an AI channel like that, just hardcore defamation website.
You really put some
and
thought into
run it
this.
all through AI and
Put
just
some thought into this. Pretty hardcore.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how
He's
these
done
guys.
preliminary research for a couple weeks
I mean,
as part of a bit.
Look, you guys.
about to
I stayed
change
up all
his
night making
name.
those videos.
Changing his name to Dread Pirate Robinson over there.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, like, I just wonder how you can still exist. And, because that channel's up, you know what I mean? They have an old one. That's the one I played about the dropping the M-bomb. That's a remix from the other one that I heard. That came out like 3 months ago. I think
you
I
played
sent
that
it in the
a
group
few
text. Yeah.
times. You were quite fond of that song. You played it at a few hangs.
It's the closest I can get.
That's why we have cars. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So, we'll be filming another episode Sunday. See, we have Sean coming on Sunday.
The Sean song. It's like the
Another guy
song.
from Port Charlotte. It's buddies with him.
Port Harlot.
Yep. F that place. No, it's a nice place. Just kidding.
So many whores there in Port Harlot.
Well, I mean, all those places are named stuff like that because, like, Gasparilla Pirates had held up fucking, like Captiva Island is where Gaspar used to keep all of his women. Yeah.
Very nice.
Just leave them on an island, come back, and check them out later. But then,
I don't feel like that would store as well as wine, Like the aging on this.
I think Sanibel is named after some woman he was in love with. But that dude, and then they say he's like, he named everything in Florida on this coast.
Yeah.
But he was not a real guy. I'm like, wait.
So how's
What are you guys doing, man?
Yeah.
But he has like a huge. I'm surprised, like, cocaine smugglers in the 80s, and they probably did have this place because it's just like a huge compound, like a lighthouse next to it.
Yeah.
And it's got 10-foot fences all the way around it, and then just all the way to the beach. So it's like, you have to come like Navy SEALs, you see that in the movies. You do that shit, you gotta carry it for another 45 seconds.
No, we don't. Do we? I mean, we already wrapped it. Guys, I think we're calling this out, but we did a good one.
I gotta play the
It was
outro.
Great. Let's play the outro. Lauren, you get it on the third mic real quick. We need somebody on the outro.
Oh, wait, he'll be
Guys, put in the comments if you want Lauren to appear on the next episode. Because she'll definitely listen and do that.
Yeah.
How about we do a intermission tune while we wait?
Toby, this is some of your tribal music or something.
Alright, appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for our guests. To our guests, Brandon Burr,
Yeah.
Jake Englander, Levi Johnson. Enjoy, folks.
Everybody say hi to Toby.
Powered by Riverside.
Toby is wearing kente cloth.
Girl.
He's a proud brother.